Good morning, Virgo. Happy birthday. If your birthday is today, September the 16th, I've already put a reading out for that. Let me know, you all, if the sound is kind of off. I'm using a different camera. I don't know if it's too loud or too low, or you hear some static or something. Please let me know in the comments. Okay. Okay, let's see. Past life reading for you, Virgo. I'm open today for same day readings. If you're interested, you know how to contact me. The information is in the comment section, as well as the description. Who are you in a past life, Virgo? Who was Virgo in a past life? I got galactic. Galactic. To me, this looks like an angel. It's like an angel here. Head, arms, body, feet. Okay. Could have been an earth angel. You could have been helping people. Who were you in a prior life? We got a Greek Roman. And we have here trust and faith. I definitely feel like you were a healer. I feel you are surrounded always in your life. You are always surrounded by the white light. Okay, you always had this glow about you, this beautiful aura. Okay, I feel like spirit has always talked to you. Okay, I'm hearing you are a child of the galaxy. Okay, you are a child of the galaxies. I'm hearing galaxy, no, galaxies with an S. Okay. Medicine man or woman for some of you. And you're possibly practicing holistic health, okay? Could have some native Indian in your blood. I'm hearing, but I'm hearing lineage. I'm hearing like both of them at the same time, blood and lineage. I feel like you stood out among others. You were different from everybody else, even the people in your family. Got a karmic relationship. Phobias. You got some phobias right now, Virgo. Got mother. I'm hearing Spanky. The name Spanky. That could be a nickname. I have lessons and blessings. Medicine woman. Bottom of the deck, I have biblical. I feel like you were a huge person. I'm hearing biblical proportion. Okay, so I feel like you were a person that was in charge. That you were the pastor, the minister, or a priest, or something like that. Could have had a karmic relationship, even though you were a person of faith, like a big person of faith, like the Pope or something like that. There were some relationships that you had. I see wisdom, though. You were definitely full of wisdom. People came to you for advice because you were a person. You were the Roman. You were the person, and you were the person in charge. Okay. I just feel like it's time for you to tap into your energies. I feel like this is some energy of the past, though. Like now, it's easy for people to talk to you because you're an empath. Okay, you're possibly an empath in your former life, a person who heard things, sensed things, felt things, that kind of energy. And even if you were not ordained or whatever, people still came to you for advice, biblical advice, advice on relationships, advice with what they were fearing in their lives, phobias, the crazy relationships and things that they were in. They came to you for advice. What am I to do? Can you suggest? That's why I always tell you all, if you're doing, sometimes I say it in my readings, my collective readings, but I also definitely said in personal readings, listen to me, take this advice with a grain of salt. I always say, march to the beat of your own drum. Just listen to the beat of mine, because ultimately you're going to do what you want to do, no matter who you seek out for advice. All right. You've learned a lot of lessons and blessings. but they have helped other people heal because you are or were a medicine man, a medicine woman, and it's how you did things. You could have been a Reiki healer. You could have been doing something with sage or Palo Santo or something like that. You were a healer, a person. I'm hearing a healer, a healing practitioner is what I'm hearing. Let me get my spiritual gifts deck, and I'm going to pull some cards to see what kind of healer you were. But I definitely feel you were some sort of healer. But I feel like you weren't commissioned to be. You weren't, you just like, you didn't sign up for this. This was a gift that Spirit gave you. Okay. I feel like you are definitely a child of the galaxy. I feel like this energy was, you were meant to be. Okay. A practitioner, a healer. Okay. I'm going to see what your spiritual gifts were. Yeah, I feel like you helped a lot of people. You helped someone trust in their own selves, their faith as well. You learned a lot of blessings, and you taught a lot of blessings because of the healing work that you did. Okay, because of the healing work that you did. I have spouse here. There could be some. I keep getting family. I have mother, father, and I have spouse. So I feel like you taught people how right or wrong. Now, whether they followed your advice or not, like I said, they marched to their own beat instead of listening to what it was that you suggested. So there could be some energy around you helping people get out of relationships. But like this mother here, okay, the daddy's at work. Okay, he told me he was at the salt mines or whatever. He told me he was looking for coal or whatever. Okay. Because, I look at this and I think of the Little Rascals, Spanky. I forgot his little girlfriend name, but that's what I'm hearing. But I feel like the father was stepping out. He had 2 wives, okay, 2 families, all right, and a baby. So I feel like you help people get past their relationship problems. Same thing you do now. You talk to people and you give them advice, and it's up to them to listen, but half the times they won't because they're going to follow their heart. Okay, but then it's going to come to pass that what you said was taking place, and okay, you don't have to give me a pat on the back, but I told you so. Okay, so we're going to check out your spiritual gifts now and what they could have been in your prior life. So what are your spiritual gifts now and then in your prior life? Virgo, you were a healing practitioner. What were your specific gifts? See, your ancestors, they blessed you with these spiritual gifts. They passed on their spiritual gifts on to you. Okay. And you are someone else's treasure, just in case you didn't know that. Okay. Someone on the other side adores you so much. All right. And they're letting you know that I'm simply looking out for you. That's what I heard. Okay. You have some artistic gifts, and you are a fully charged empath. So you help people. It's like you're fully charged. People sense that aura about you. They sense the beauty of who you are, who you were put here to be. Okay, whether you're realizing that or coming to the realization that I have a journey. Okay, I have a specific journey that Spirit is making me responsible for what I'm required to do. Okay, and if you talk to so many people and they just drain your energy, it's like, man, that's too much. I can't handle that. So you got to find a way to clear their energy, that negativity, the things that they're telling you, the stories that they're telling you. So you won't have to take that energy with you. You have to release it. Find a way to not even let that energy become a part of who you are. You're a part of your being. You can have some spiritual gifts. You could write poetry, books, sing, draw, something that somebody else can do, like a weird thing that you can do. Maybe you can tie your legs behind your neck or something like that. These gifts matter. You're giving these gifts so you can share it with the world. Okay. So this it's reminding me of something. I used to be a bill collector. Okay. So I had this lady call one time. I had talked to her a few times over the phone. And she was saying how she couldn't make her payments. And she was just telling me what had happened. I think she said she was a mail lady or a mail carrier or something like that. And she had fallen and hurt herself real bad. And she was just spilling it. And I'm on the phone, And it got so heavy for me that I started crying. You know, I'm like, oh my gosh, why am I feeling so deeply about this lady? I don't even know her. I'm just hearing her story, you know. But I told her everything will be okay. I said, if you can just put $5 on your bill a month, agree to pay $5 a month until you pay that off, we can deal with that, you know. So I hung up the phone and I just said, I can't do this. You know, it hurts me to badger these people for money, you know, and that they owe, but they can't do anything. They're hurt. They're sick. They're lost a loved one. They're in the hospital. They're, you know, incapacitated, whatever. But they told me with their call, I handled it beautifully, and I didn't get her. I didn't get. She wanted to set up a payment arrangement because that's all they care about. Care about the human, not just about what you're trying to get out of them. So that was really heavy for me. But okay, Virgo, who were you in a prior life? What was your spirit gift? Your spiritual gift in a private life? You're a prior. You take on every seed. You take on everybody else's problem then and now. But that's just your makeup. I feel like you're gonna always be this way, but you gotta make sure you put yourself first. Clear your energy. Palo Santo, sage. Get you some crystals, whatever you're more comfortable with or most comfortable with. Your spiritual gifts. Yeah, spiritual awakening. And I wasn't nowhere near realizing my spiritual awakening when I was working at that job. I had no way of knowing that I would become who I am today, you know, which is, you know, I think a blessing. I don't know. A blessing and a curse, because sometimes I get messages that I don't like, you know, and I have to keep them to myself. I can't share them because a lot of people don't believe in what I believe in. So, but open up to your spirituality. Somehow you will be thrust into your spiritual awakening. It's different for everybody. I think I started my spiritual journey, well, my spiritual awakening when I broke up with somebody, you know, and I don't know, it just seemed to have happened, you know, not really broken up. We were getting to know each other, and you know, I started looking at readings about relationships, twin flames and all of that stuff, and I found one particular reader who, she just stood out to me, you know, and we're close, you know, even though I purchased readings from her, we are really, really close. But yeah, she was like the conduit to helping me get to where I am today, helping me realize, like, okay, I can do this, you know, I got this, you know, so here we are. Okay. Excuse me. You can become a spiritual coach. You can become a spiritual coach, Virgo. Like I said, this is some energy in your past life. This is what you can become today, because this is who you truly are, okay? This is who you truly are. You are a child of the galaxies, all right? You can lead people and talk to people, but just because you lead them doesn't mean they're going to go in the direction in which you're wanting them to go, or you're suggesting them to go. They're going to do what they want to do anyway, okay? Your spiritual gift then and now. I'm actually going to get some cards. I'm going to put these on in card, like real cards. Nature. Okay, getting out in nature. All right, because you are a star. You are a star. You are a child of the galaxies. You may have some star tattoos or something like that. I'm hearing something even about a cloud, maybe cloud tattoos or something. You're definitely surrounded by beautiful light, because this is who you are. All right. I'm hearing something about deer. Maybe you like deer meat. Maybe you don't like deer meat. But maybe you have a nature for a love of deer. Maybe you collect like whatnots or something, knickknacks, and you're able to prophesy. Okay. A few times I've been able to do this. My mother passing, I knew that she was going to pass a year before. My daughter's godmother, I saw her obituary a year before she passed away, a year and a half before she passed away. I have had 2 car accidents that spirit prepared me for. Okay, so yeah, you know, I had a dream that I was going to get hit by a red car. Okay. And when I woke up out of my sleep that day to get ready for work, I heard in my ear, and I hear it. That's the thing. And when I hear something, I immediately take note. Okay. So I was driving all day, you know, stop sign, stop light. And every time I remember what Spirit said, you're going to have an accident. It didn't say you might have an accident. Spirit said you're going to have an accident today. Okay. So I was being careful, you know, but that one time that I kind of like didn't pay attention or whatever, even though I was at the stoplight, when it turned green, I started to go, but at the corner of my left eye, I saw a red car coming my way, and I said, oh shit, here we go. And that car hit me. Okay. I swerved a little bit, you know, to keep this person from hitting me, but I had already knew it was going to happen. Spirit didn't say might. Spirit said you are going to have an accident. So when I swerved, he hit my fender, spit me around, missed my door completely, and hit the back of my car. Missed my door completely. Okay. So, and one other time I was driving without insurance. I couldn't afford it at the time. I'm still driving without insurance because I can't afford it. But anyway, at that particular time, I was going to the store for my mother. Okay. I was literally headed to the store, and I kept hearing a voice say, stop, go get insurance, turn around, go get insurance, go get insurance. And it wouldn't leave me alone. I was going to get it when I came back from the store. So I went to get the insurance. I turned around, went back, get some insurance, and the next day, 24 hours later, I was driving down the street. Okay, there was 2 lanes. My lane I was in, and a white van was here. Shell gas station was here. This guy, I couldn't see past that van. Okay, so the guy came. The van was stopped. I'm going. I have the right of way. So this guy sped off the lot. He crossed the van. Okay, and when he got off the lot, he T-boned me. Okay, thank God I had my insurance, because I think I had that car like a year. He did a lot of damage, like I think $6,000 or $7,000 worth of damage, but I was okay. I went to the hospital, but yeah, I was okay. But you just never know. You just never know what Spirit is preparing you for, and sometimes, you know, like I'm reading you hear me say okay, or you know, I heard this, or this is what I'm hearing, or something like that, you know. And my daughter one day, she tried to commit suicide. I don't know if I told y'all that, but I probably did. It's been a minute. And I was trying to hold her from leaving the house. I just kept grabbing her, telling her to sit down and calm down or whatever. And all of a sudden, you know, Spirit told me, let her go. I immediately let her go. And she didn't go nowhere, you know. But sometimes, you know, listen, you'll know the voices, okay? You'll know what you're hearing and why you're hearing it. I'm hearing you'll just know. Oh, what? Clairaudient. You hear things. Like I just said. You'll hear those things. You'll hear. And these voices that you hear, you're not crazy. They are really gifts from Spirit, gifts from God. Okay? You're able to hear messages, I think, for you to be prepared for the inevitable. All right? I think the Spirit is just preparing you. Look, believe in your spiritual gifts. They are there. Believe. You're not crazy. You're not thinking that you are going nuts or cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It's real, okay? And hoodoo root worker, you know. Maybe you're mixing potions. Maybe you're making things to draw love to you or draw love for other people or something like that. There's some heavy energy around you doing something to help other people, you know, maybe draw money into your life, love into your life, new job, whatever. Everybody's practitioner of faith is different. It's however you are operating, what you're being blessed to do. Okay, let's get one more, because I don't want to hold you, but this is some good energy. What's your spiritual gift back then, and what is your spiritual gift now? I'm hearing something too about root vegetables, eating more root vegetables. Okay, for you, whoever that resonates with root vegetables. You may not even like them, like cauliflower. I don't know if that's a root, but I heard rutabaga, turnips, beets or something. More root vegetables. I'm hearing also vitamin K, broccoli. Distance healing can help you. I told you earlier. Okay. Distance healing can help you. What was your spiritual gift in a past life? Your spiritual gift in a past life that you don't have now and that you do have now. What's your spiritual gift that you had in your prior life that you don't have now. You tell people the things you sense and feel. Okay, past life. And we got tarot card reader now. A gift of discernment is what you do. And you were older when you started your spiritual journey. I think I was like 44, I believe. Yeah, so you could tell people what you sense and feel in your prior life, and you can still do that just in a different way. Okay, you are always meant to be the spiritual healer, the spiritual teacher that you were meant to be, because it's who you are. It's in your genes, it's in your makeup, it's in the cells of your body. It's just who you are. Okay, and the lover of crystals. Probably love crystals. And it kind of reminded me when I saw this, I think it was King Tut, I believe. One of those, they found, was it obsidian in their teeth? Obsidian or amethyst or something, I guess they had a toothache or something, and they put amethyst or something in there in the crystal, and they found that when they went into the tomb, to exhume the bodies and all of that. But anyway, yeah, get you a crystal that you like and keep that with you, and definitely practice your faith or whatever it is in your practitioner, what you're meant to do, what you're blessed to do. So I feel like in your prior life you were a practitioner that's helping people make the decisions in their life, mentally, physically, emotionally, or whatever. But like I said, it was always their choice, even now, on whether or not they would follow the path that you're leading them on, or stay where they are, or make a different decision. And you can't hold yourself accountable for that. Okay, I hope this message resonates, and I hope you all definitely tap into your spiritual gifts. All right, talk to you later.